Welcome back, friends. Today I'm sharing with you a very fun collaboration. It is cereal day, so we're going to share with you some recipes that utilize cereal, and it is being hosted by a very sweet YouTube friend, Jim at Jim's Kitchen. He has a really fun channel, and he shares a lot of creative recipes there, and he's just all around fun to watch. So please be sure to go check his channel out, along with the playlist of my other YouTube friends who will be sharing their cereal recipes with you as well. This one is a Cinnamon Toast Crunch cookie. So for this, you're going to need 1.5 cups of crushed cinnamon toast. And this is the box if you need to know what it looks like. But this one's going to be a fun one to make. It needs 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 3/4 cup of packed light brown sugar, 2 sticks of unsalted butter softened, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 egg. You'll need 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. I will also show you, once I make the cookie, how to make just a little bit of a icing that you can drizzle over the cookie. And it kind of gives you a little bit more flavor to it. Add the dry ingredients together. So add the salt, the baking soda, and cinnamon to your flour, and just whisk until it's fully incorporated and put that to the side. The next thing you're going to do to a mixing bowl is add the butter, the granulated salt, and brown sugar. And I did cut the butter up into small cubes just so it's a little bit easier to have all of that mixed in, because we're going to cream all of this together. Just make sure that your butter is softened. You will mix this until it is light and fluffy, so it'll take about 3 to 4 minutes to get it to that consistency. And once you do have that light and fluffy texture, then you're going to scrape down your bowl and then add in the egg, and then also add in the vanilla. Mix again until everything is fully combined, and then start adding the flour just a little bit at a time. And you may need to scrape down the sides of the bowl as you go, but just gradually add in your flour and mix that in until you don't see the flour anymore. Once that's completely mixed up, add in your Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, and you want to just fold this in the best that you can. It is a thick dough, so you do have to work with it just a little bit, and I would suggest using a spoon for this. So just mix it in the best that you can. Line a cookie sheet with some parchment paper, and then she used a 3 tablespoon scoop, so that's what I'm using. And you want to make sure to spread these as far apart as you can, because they will spread when they bake. Put them in the oven on 350 and bake for about 10 to 12 minutes until the edges become golden brown. And these will be a little bit flatter type cookies. While the cookies bake, I'm going to make the icing. And all you need is 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, add a pinch of salt, and then you're also going to add just a pinch of the ground cinnamon, and then mix all of that together just to, kind of incorporate the cinnamon and the salt into the powdered sugar. Add a tablespoon of milk, and then just take a spoon and mix that up until you get a smooth consistency. And then we'll drizzle these over the cookies once the cookies are cooled. And drizzling the icing over the cookies is optional, so you don't have to do this part, but I think it's, going to add a little bit more flavor to the cookies. And you want to let these cool completely before adding the icing on top if you're going to do that. But you can see how thin these are. These did not look like the ones that she baked. They were a lot thicker, I felt, so I'm not quite sure what happened here. But I added a little bit more cereal to the batter when it got to the end, because there wasn't any left in it. So you may have to do that. Just keep an eye on it when you're, scooping it out. But I'm just going to drizzle over this little bit of icing on the cookies. They're good with or without the icing. I think the icing just adds a little bit more flavor to it. It was really, really good. I really did enjoy these cookies. I will say the texture of the cereal changes in this. So it kind of gets a little, it's kind of hard to explain the texture. It's kind of a chewiness to it, but also hard, but not like you can't eat it. So just beware. It does change the texture in the cookie, when it bakes. It's definitely a cookie I would make again. It is really, really good. So I really did enjoy them. So it does have a nice cinnamon flavor to it, just like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So really a nice cookie. And you could probably make these without the cereal if you wanted to try to do that as well. It still would taste really good because the pieces, that don't have the cereal in it taste just as good with the cereal pieces as well. Please don't forget to check Jim's channel out along with that playlist down below of my other YouTube friends who are going to be sharing their cereal recipes with you as well. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing more like it, please click that subscribe button and the notification bell. That will notify you when I post new videos. Hope everyone has a blessed day, and I thank y'all so much for watching. God bless y'all.